back. As I mentioned, we have Jeff Parker who has some slightly good news. I don't want to set it all up to be really good news, but at least it's a little bit better than what we've had in the past. Happy Monday.
Yeah, we have some new numbers, and those numbers are reflected on an action that took place this morning, and I'll mention that in just a minute. But with regards to Orange County, as reported yesterday, positive cases were 1,795, which again continues to see that dropping, where we were up in the 3,000, and we went in the 2,000. Now we're at 1,795, so it's good gradual decrease. Unfortunately, there were 13 deaths reported yesterday, and 10 of those in the area of just normal residential, and then 3 in assisted living and skilled nursing, which we've seen those kind of numbers before. Probably the big positive number, and leads me into my point, is that hospitalizations are down. So 1,732 hospitalizations, that's compared to 1,935 just last Friday when we talked. So 200 reduction in hospitalization beds, and a 50 down on our ICU. From we were at 517 all the way down to 467. So dropping that amount is being reflected not only in Orange County, but throughout the state. And as of this morning at 8 o'clock, the governor lifted the stay-at-home order. That was a regional stay-at-home order. Now, he had lifted some already in Northern California in some of the better regions, but for us, the stay-at-home order goes away. And what that means is we're back to the colored zones, the purple zone, the red zone. So we'll be watching that. It's going to allow some activities to start up again outside. We'll be waiting to hear from Orange County what that entails in detail, but we do know that there's some more activities outside that you can do. Some of the nail salons that we've talked about, and outside dining areas. So those are activities that can start up again. And I know those are long waited, and I know that that's been one of the consternations with regards to the stay-at-home order is people wanting to go out to and business shop and do activities and be out there. And so it's good that the numbers are dropping. Unfortunately, in Laguna Woods, the community of Laguna Woods, our numbers actually have gone up. We're at 310 cases. We were at 301 before, and we went up 1 additional death from 21 to 22. So I don't want to, even though the stay-at-home order has gone away, when you look at our purple zone, we are obviously still very, very high in our cases per 100,000 and the positivity rate. So it's important for people to understand, yes, that's good news that some things can reopen, and there's no doubt about that from the business point of view, but you're still at risk out there, and people need to be very conscious of that, wearing their masks, washing their hands, social distancing. And the vaccines are rolling out. I know you got Eileen coming up and talk about what we did this weekend, but one vaccine, one shot, doesn't give you immunity from this. It's all about getting 2 shots with the Moderna and the Pfizer one. And that's real important. I had a person that I knew, they got COVID after having the first shot.
Really?
So it does happen. And I think it's important for people to understand it's not pure immunity by the fact that you get 1 shot. And so don't overdo it when you get out there. Don't think you can not wear masks and social distance. It still needs to be done. And we still want to protect our community. That's the important thing.
Yeah, all of that does need to stay in place. Now, interestingly, what happens is, I believe the first shot that you get is about a 60%. So that's similar to what the flu vaccine does. But to be fully immune to the 4% it is, you do have to have that second shot. So that's definitely something to keep in mind, like you said.
It's real important.
Yeah. And then one last question for you regarding what does the lifting of the stay-at-home order mean for us here in the village?
Probably the most significant thing is the restaurant at the golf course, where they had been shut down completely. Now we can, assuming the Orange County follows the purple tier operations, then outside patio activity could then occur with social separation and
Right.
distancing and everything, but at least that activity could start up again. We'll be communicating with the Orange County Health and also with the restaurant to see the timing of getting that back open.
Yeah, providing our weather holds out. I mean, we have had quite a bit of rain.
That's an important part too.
Yeah.
And then as far as our activities, as many activities that can be held outside, we'll continue to do that kind of operation.
Okay, great. Well, thanks for the information.
Yep.
And then we'll see you again on Friday.
Great.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Stay tuned because we're going to have Eileen Paulin, who's our Director of Media and Communications, come on and give us an update about the vaccination program. Stay tuned.